Sound messy in a way. I did my weekly outlook for Euro USD, USD JPY, and next year USD because this were the pairs I have on my watch list. But for some weird reasons, I lost the video. I wasn't able to upload it. Now, while doing it again, I had already missed a particular trade. I missed that trade because I was in class and I forgot to set an alert at the Fibonacci golden zone. So okay, this is Euro USD. So I'm just gonna add on to the weekly time frame to make it Alright. So I was speaking about the previous week yesterday, and then I was like, the week before that already came down. It's like a bullish pinpoint, right? It rose from here because I pretty much the week before that closed here, so this definitely just opened. So it went this low before going up. So and then last week just opened and just ended up tanking, breaking that consolidation that they had at this point, breaking that consolidation they had. So that was it. Then if you go to the daily time frame, I think it's pretty much clear there. So you can see it looks like some sort of neckline that was broken. And whenever a neckline breaks, there's always a valid retest back to the neckline and then drop. So that's what I was looking for. I was looking to catch that retest and also catch the memo. But whichever way, there are tons and tons of opportunities. So for the 4 hour, the consolidation looks more clearer. So we all did a downtrend here, then an uptrend. Then before we broke out of that consolidation, then I was expecting a pullback back to this point. So I was trying to catch that pullback. You can see that my chart is a little bit messy. Don't delete that, but I didn't see it. I saw it on the 1 hour, but it was clear on the 15 minutes. Usually I won't be on the 15 minutes, but so yeah, exactly. So I missed the trade. I already left my arrow there that this was my point of interest of entering the market. And when I was able to get on my phone, it had already happened. And this, I could have caught this as well, but when I said I had missed it, I just left the shot. And I think this was closer to, this was 4 o'clock here. That's almost the end of London session. But then I think it's still pretty much still trending up, I guess. Yeah, so it's almost like there's an exchange of structure now, but I haven't even done my morning analysis yet, so I'm just thinking through what I did that the video got lost. So I have a USD JPY on Pepperstone. Should do. Okay, I think I did it. So I was saying the previous week was bullish, was a thorough bullish engulfing candle, and that was when last week CPI and PPI came out, and it actually aided the US dollar. So it aided it, and you can see how price went from here after rejecting here massively. Then last week was a very strong bullish engulfing candle, and this is actually how the trading box strategy works. Then I would now have to set my entry. I have set my pending order at the top of this week, just previous at the top. So I wait for market to come back to that point, because for some reason it always does come back to that point and tap me in. Then my stops it's almost something like this. Let me use the long position. So my stops is usually below the engulfing, and then I'm targeting 1 to 2. So but that's how it usually works. But this is a huge time frame. I don't know if okay, this is weekly time frame, so get on to the daily time. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So that this is a double bottom, and this is the neckline. Usually I would expect a retest back. So I think that retest hasn't happened yet, and price is pretty much just rising up. So I'm actually gonna wait for that retest. I'll probably set an alert to see how it's going. Okay, so you see it's just going up, right? So hopefully it comes down to this point. And then we have I think gold here, XAUUSD. For some reason I always choose Pepperstone market. I don't know why, but I just like it. So weekly for gold, last we can do was okay. So last week candle was a bearish engulfing candle. Well, not really engulfing because it didn't engulf the entire week, but it had a full body engulfing in the weeks of the other candle. The week before that was a bullish pinpoint, similar to the week before that. So can you get close? Head on to the daily time frame. Okay. Now it's looking more like let me delete this. I'm gonna mark out this one as a strong area, and probably this one below. Hold on. From here to here we have about 12k pips. So for some reason I think this zone is going to hold, because I think yesterday's candle yesterday's candle was a bullish pinpoint. So normally, like, you get to a support where you have to buy again, and usually if I wanted to buy, I think that my take profit should be somewhere around there. So I'm going to head on to the 4 hour to see if it makes more sense there. Okay, I think it does. Well, it should actually. This look like some sort of double bottom, like this here. You get. So usually, if you had entered around there, let me use this long too. So if you entered around there, maybe by this reversal at this point, and your stop loss was probably, let's say here, depending on chart. But usually my stop loss will be here, not below this long wick, because I consider this as liquidity, I guess. It's like a point where sellers want to start, people want to start selling, but market's still like rejected from there, taking everybody's stops. So you'll still probably be in the trade. So let me enter, going to 1 hour. Alright, still makes sense on 1 hour, because I think this is if you look at it, where this is like a bearish structure. Low to the high, to lower low, low high, lower low, low high. You get lower low. So this was the last point before. I think this was where the break of structure happened at this point. I'm very sure if it goes to lower time frame, I'm very sure that's how it's gonna be. Let me go to the lower time frame so it makes more sense. Yeah, it does. So I'm gonna head back. So I think the break of structure already happened, and now we're coming down. We're going up, we're coming down again. I think this is a very good point for me to enter the market, and I think I'm going to hop right in. Yep, I'm going to hop right into the market. So that will be for all the analysis I have, for the analysis of the watch list, of the pair I have on my watch list, sorry, rather. Yeah, so I'll see you on the next one.